From burgers in Chicago to Arctic football nights in Norway, the next wave of stadium projects is anything but ordinary. Across 11 projects, we'll explore how new arenas are mixing football, architecture, city branding, and local identity. From bold renders to the stories behind each location. Some may become future icons. Here we go. StadiumDB.com presents Unexpected New Stadiums, 11 Projects You Should Know. New Aloha Stadium in Honolulu is planned as the centerpiece of the new Aloha Stadium Entertainment District, replacing the rust-damaged, closed Aloha Stadium near Pearl Harbor. The project by Aloha Halawa District Partners would deliver a 31,000-seat venue, expandable to 40,000, with individual seats, premium suites, and a rectangular field suitable for American football, soccer, and rugby. Demolition of the old stadium intensified in 2026, while construction is expected to begin later in 2026 and finish in 2029. The $650 million stadium is tied to a wider, decades-long redevelopment of housing, hotels, retail, offices, and entertainment, helped by the nearby Halawa Station on Honolulu's Skyline rail line for future visitors. In Chicago, even a stadium name can sound like lunch. But McDonald's Park is not just a joke about burgers and matchday fries. It is Chicago Fire's attempt to finally build a true soccer home in the city, after years of moving between Soldier Field and suburban Bridgeview. The new venue will rise at the 78 beside the Chicago River, with over 22,000 seats, public plazas, a flagship McDonald's restaurant, and a clear goal, turning MLS into a central part of downtown Chicago life. In Buenos Aires, this is not just a stadium project. It is a homecoming. San Lorenzo wants to build its new stadium in Bodø on Avenida La Plata, where the legendary gasometro once stood before the club was forced away from its historic home. The new venue is planned as a modern, neighborhood-friendly stadium with public spaces, green areas, and a design that tries to bring the club back without overwhelming the dense urban fabric around it. For San Lorenzo fans, this is about more than capacity, hospitality, or matchday revenue. It is about returning to the place that still defines the club's identity. Nuevo Sardinero is Racing Santander's proposed transformation of El Sardinero, the club's home since 1988. Designed by IDEM, the scheme would modernize the existing ground rather than replace it, lifting capacity from about 22,500 to 27,000 seats through extensions to the east and west stands. The €68 million plan also adds a new roof, improved accessibility, hospitality, club offices, a museum, commercial areas, and a large public square linking the stadium more openly with Santander, the sea, and nearby green spaces. The project has been formally submitted, but city approval, funding, and timetable still remain unresolved for its next phase. Birmingham City's new stadium is written like a TV trailer. Old industry, brick chimneys, Tom Brady, and a club trying to think far bigger than its recent history. The Birmingham City Powerhouse is planned as a 62,000-seat stadium in Bordesley Green, with 12 chimney-like towers inspired by the city's industrial past. It will have a retractable roof, movable pitch, and a steep bowl designed to trap noise. Even the approach route, Blues Way, is being shaped as Birmingham's own answer to Wembley Way. In short, this is one of the most unique projects in the world. So unique that many fans still doubt whether the investment will actually succeed. De Kuip's latest redevelopment proposal is less a fantasy new stadium than a pragmatic attempt to save Feyenoord's historic home. Team De Kuip's plan would lower the pitch, rebuild the lower ring, remove the moat, add a larger roof, underground facilities, business areas, and pavilions, raising capacity to about 56,000 while keeping the club in Rotterdam's famous 1937 bowl. The earlier Feyenoord City Stadium was abandoned as unfinanceable, but the club's takeover of the stadium company improves decision-making. Still, this exact €355 million concept is not officially approved. Some renovation is likely. Full delivery remains uncertain over the coming decade. With 5 more stadiums still on our list, don't wait. Subscribe now, because every week we bring you new constructions, fresh projects, and future stadium plans. There are not many clubs in Europe where a stadium project feels like it belongs to the weather itself. Bodø Glimt built their modern story on cold nights, artificial light, yellow shirts, and European shocks, including that famous Champions League run. Now, the club is building Azattyk Arena, a 10,000-seat home near the Arctic Circle. Its dark, diamond-like exterior is meant to echo Nordic architecture and the northern climate, while the covered stands should finally give this fast-growing club a venue worthy of its new status. Paradoxically, at the new stadium, Bodø's matches may feel less folkloric, meaning the advantage of their modest home ground could slightly fade. Belgrade is trying to build a new gateway into the city. Serbia's Nacionalni Stadion is rising in Srčan, close to the airport and major highways, as part of the huge Expo 2027 development. That makes the project feel less like a football ground and more like a new district under construction. The stadium itself is planned for around 52,000 fans, with a circular garden stadium design, green terraces, and suspended rings wrapped around the facade. In Kyrgyzstan, the new national stadium is designed to look less like a generic arena and more like a symbol of the country. Azattyk Arena is being built in Orok, on the edge of Bishkek, and its form is inspired by the traditional Kyrgyz yurt. Even the roof refers to the tunduk, the crown of the yurt seen on the national flag. With 51,000 seats, it could become the largest stadium in Central Asia and a new stage for football, national events, and nomadic culture. In Shah Alam, Malaysia is replacing one giant with something smarter. The old Shah Alam Stadium once held more than 80,000 fans, but after years of decline, it was demolished to make way for a new football-focused venue. The new stadium will have over 45,000 seats, a roof inspired by the old arena's famous curved silhouette, and a sliding pitch designed for concerts, events, and year-round use. It may be smaller than the original, but that is exactly the point. The new Shah Alam is not trying to win by size alone. It is trying to become a stadium that Malaysia can use more often, in more ways, and with far fewer empty seats. How can the future largest stadium in the world come as a surprise? It can, because many people still don't even know it is being built. Trongdong Stadium in Hanoi is planned as a 135,000-seat football arena that could become one of the largest stadiums ever built. Rising in Thuong Phuc, south of the Vietnamese capital, it is the centerpiece of Vingroup's Olympic Sports City, a huge urban and sports district planned for more than 9,000 hectares. The design refers to Gyeongsan bronze drums and lackbird motifs, turning national symbolism into the stadium's outer form. The project includes a retractable roof, foldable pitch, advanced telecom systems, and AI-based operations. Initially targeted for 2028, construction has reportedly been accelerated, underlining Vietnam's ambition to host major international sporting and cultural events in the coming decades. Which of these stadiums is the most original? Join the discussion in the comments. For now, it's time to prepare the next videos. See you soon!